You can go on Windows. I hope, yeah, you are working on Windows, right? So downloads me window. You can go on Windows. No, not here. Yes, here also works. And wait, we stay here only. Is your thing 32-bit or 64-bit? Yes, so the 64 one. Download the Windows setup only for now. It works. It shouldn't be long, yeah, because it's really small. Okay, in the new tab, just open your GitHub account. Okay, your GitHub account is already opened. Great, I can see it. Now, click on the .exe file and let's finish installing it.
We have to open that file which I have just downloaded.
Yes, यहीं पर नीचे है ना, यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है, हाँ वही आप ओपन कर दो. Run, yes. हाँ नीचे कुछ आया, हाँ next just do next and agree to whatever they're saying. If you want to change this, then you can change, but generally we do not. Next. I am not able to see. ये फोल्डर भी select कर दो. Next हो गया ना ये? Next. Yeah, next. Let's do next and see what happens. Okay, it's almost done. Yay. Finish. You can delete this tab if you want. Or you can go through it later after the event. Now minimize your screen. Minimize this Google thing. Here, right click here only. Now see, here guys we have two options, that is Git Bash and Git GUI, and wherever you want to open, we open the Git Bash. So Git Bash, click on Git Bash. Can you increase the size? Now here put Git. Wait, just actually I will git config, git space config space dash hyphen, what is it called? Beach wala dash. Yes, this one. Global. Global. Space. User.name. and in yeah, space given. No, in double quotes. In double quotes, just write your username. User dot name. Name, write your name, name, and space. Now in double quotes, write the username of your GitHub account. आपको इसमें वो रहना पड़ेगा that whatever is in uppercase you write it in uppercase, whatever is in lowercase you write it up in lowercase. Done. Uh, uh, then you just click on enter. Now you write git config again, git config dash global. No, a space. User dot email, space user dot email, and just write your email, space email of the GitHub account. Enter. Now write git config space dash dash list, list, and just enter space. So here what has happened is basically what we have done is first we inputted our username of the GitHub account, which is, for me it is Siddhi I Gupta A. Then Vanshika entered her user email, that is single Vanshika, lots of numbers at the rate gmail.com. And here to check if to verify if it's actually included, you just do what you see, you just check the list. In the list, at the end of the list, you can see that there is something called username, where the username of the connected GitHub account is entered and user.email of Vanshika's email is entered. Now just write exit Vanshika, enter. Now you have basically exited the git bash thing. Now basically your GitHub and Git are connected. Could you stop sharing? Thank you so much, Vanshika. Great. Now we are just on the end part of it all. And the next step is basically, when once you're starting, it's one thing that is important is to definitely start contributing. But as one of you said, that it is not just a platform to contribute, it is also a platform where you can showcase your own projects, right? So that is where the step of setting up your repository comes. um, Again, here I will just go through some steps and we'll do it again with Vanshika. Vanshika, I hope you do not mind if we do it again with you. All right, great. So here what we do is we go on GitHub and we make a new repository. Take the repository link. We There are many links, and those links have different reasons, different uses. But for us, for as beginners, we only need to know about the HTTPS link. It can again vary for Linux and Mac OS. For Linux, I think we need a SSH link. Then what we do is we make a directory on our local machine. As you can see, local machine has come here. So local machine is nothing but our laptop that we're talking about. and we clone the our remote repository. Now, what does remote repository here means? That the repository that we made in the step one, we clone it here. When you have cloned it, I've missed one step here. That is that generally when you are setting up a repository, it's not just a setup repository, right? You are going to add some of your project files or something or the other. So once you've added those files, remember the staging, the three stages of Git: modification, staging, and committing. So here is where it comes. When you cloned your repository, what you do is you add the files. When you add the files, some modifications have been done to it, right? So how do you add, or how do you let Git know that okay, these are the changes that are being done? You add it to the staging area using this command. Now we'll check with the git status command. Git status command basically tells the status of your current repository. How many files are modified, how many files are not modified, how many files are deleted, how many files are not deleted. All of this can be viewed using the git status command. We'll see the difference between git status command before we add it to the staging area and after we add it to the staging area. And then we basically commit. We are actually committing the changes. Dash M here means we are so for every commit that you're doing, there needs to be some kind of message to be given in just 3 to 4 words. Why 3 to 4 words? Because it's a small message. It's and why do we need to send a message? Why should we send a message? We should send a message because a lot of times what we're doing is we're collaborating, right? So it's not necessary that we're collaborating in on the same time. So if your teammates want to know that what is the commit that you recently did, what was its purpose, they can know from the small messages that you write in the commit while committing your changes. And simply you push it forward on your GitHub account. Vanshika, I'll stop sharing my screen again. This time, what you might have to do is actually might have to just open your mic as well so that we can converse in case of any problems.
Shall I start sharing?
Yes, please. Now go to your GitHub account. The first step, yes, the first step is to make a new repository on your GitHub account. How you do it? You go to your profile. You go to repositories.
Your repositories.
Yes. You select on new. Yes. Now you give this a name, and again name it demo or my first repository, anything. Now description that needs to be given is optional, so we will skip for now. And there is an option of public and private repositories, as we saw in the case of RHB, where he had some private repositories as well. We would like to keep this repository public as of now. Now um, here basically what we're having is three more options where there is add a readme file. A readme file is really important, so let's just click it. Let's just add it. Click on it, add on it. Then there are git ignore files. whatever files are named or whatever files are in this folder, they're basically ignored, and there is no track of the changes made in these files. So right now you do not need to add this and choose the license. So everything that is on GitHub is not actually an open source project. You need to have some kind of license to be actually to call your project as open source project. Now this also is not valid for us, so we will just click on create repository. Now we go on code. Can you see go to file, add file? Yeah, code this here. And we copy the HTTPS one. Copy it. Now minimize this browser.
कहाँ पे था वो?
Now make a new. Either you can make a new folder or you can simply clone the directory here. So what we will do is right now we will clone it here only on our desktop. So now what you do is you open Git Bash, Vanshika.
Where?
Here only. Right click and open. Right click.
Git bash here.
Yes.
This icon.
Yes.
Okay.
Now right create clone a space clone and paste the link. On your what do we say? Git interface. Control C and Control V does not work. So if you need to paste any link, then you have to right click on it. Give a space, Vanshika. Now right click and paste. Now enter. Now, since this is a small file, you can see that all the files, it has not taken much time. But obviously, when you are cloning or when you are making a copy of large projects, it can take a while, right? Now, what happens is your GitHub, now delete this, exit. I do not like to cross it. So for some reason, I always like to write exit. So now, where is the demo file? The demo file should have been created. Wait, no, not here. Minimize this. This should
minimize.
For some reason, the demo file has not been made on. No, yeah, it is. Control panel के साथ में. I hope you do not have a demo वाला. कंट्रोल पैनल आइकन जो है रिसाइकल बिन के नीचे.
रिसाइकल बिन कहाँ गया? अच्छा.
Demo वाला. Yeah, please open that. Open it.
Readme.
Exactly. So whatever was present in your remote repository on your GitHub repository, all the files have been added here. No, do not open it right now. I do not want to go into how to do this or how to not do this. So what you do is right now, just take any document, just take any picture from your desktop. Yeah, any. It does not matter. 2, 3. Take 2, 3.
Correct. Okay. Do I need to save it somewhere in any?
You just have to transfer it to your demo file folder.
Okay. I just.
No, I think ऐसा होगा. हाँ चलो एक कर दो चलो. It's not a problem. एक कर दो बस, कोई बात नहीं. उससे भी हमें पता लग जाए. नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं, कुछ नहीं करना. इसको हटाओ. मतलब yeah. Now just control this V. So now what you've done is here we have added a picture, but you can add your own project files here and then transfer it again to GitHub. Now what happens is that you have cloned your file on desktop, but now you want to now you want to convert the changes made in this demo file to the actual GitHub repository. So you open the Git bash here, right click here, Vanshika. Now Git bash. See, now here Vanshika write Git status.
Space status.
Git state space status.
Enter.
Enter, yeah. Now see, there is a red thing which is telling us that something has been happened or something has been added. Uh, can you, I don't know, large? I mean, can it be maximized somehow? Your screen, Vanshika?
Yeah, I don't think so. That part will happen.
All right, no problem. So basically, through Git status, you can see that you can see the status of your current files, which are being modified, which are being deleted. Right now, we see the deleted ones as well. Now, to add it to the staging area, what we do is write Git. Vanchika, write Git. Add space dot. So dot here denotes that I want to add all my files to the staging area. Now enter, and now check again Git status. Now enter. Now here see what it's showing is all the files in the red one. In the green color show that okay, and these files have been added to the staging area. Now exit. Now delete the readme MD file.
गया delete option नहीं.
Click it first. Delete it. No, you have not clicked it. अब रुको, अब इसमें no, don't press it. एक बार click करिए and then just control plus D. Yeah, control plus D.
Control plus
D, dog, D for dog. Now it is deleted. Now again open your Git bash. Okay, now write Git status again. Now see, here we can see that okay, there's one new file that has been added, which is already in the staging area. Why? How do we add it is in the staging area? Because it's a green thing that it's in green color. But we also seen one more modification being done, that is the readme.md file has been deleted. Now you just do what? You just again you add the changes in the staging area. So you again do git add and we wali command dot space dot enter. Git status
again.
We're just checking Git status right now so that everyone understands what is happening and why is it happening. Yeah. Otherwise, you do not. A good point. You do not need to check again and again. Git status.
Should I type that again?
Yes. Right now, you can. You should. Yeah. So now you see that even the change of a deletion of a file has been added to our staging area. Now just last two commands are left. Write git commit
Space comment.
space, yeah, commit COMMIT, yeah, space dash m space and in brackets write my first commit.
नॉर्मल पैरेंथेसिस वाला ना.
No, sorry, not bracket, double quotes.
ओके, क्या लिखना था इसमें?
My first commit. Whatever message you want to give, Vanshika. Not important. No, you can give space as well. It's there's no restriction. And close them and just enter. So now the two files have been changed. There's been one deletion, and now you simply say git push. Git git space push. Vanshika. Enter. Enter. Yes. Here, because she is a first timer, this thing will come. Even though we've configured, for me it came when I was configuring, but for her it has come right now. So sign in with your browser. This will not come every again and again. So do not worry.
Now should I exit and then
No,
minimize it?
no, Aniche, you've got a notification. Yeah, authorization application. Click on that. Authorize.
Shaka, do I need to click on the screen?
Yes. Authorize. Authorize. You, yeah. You can return to your Git bash.
From here only.
No, from नीचे. नीचे जो वो है आपका. And see here, we can see that everything has been hopefully added to your GitHub. Not hopefully. Now you can exit this. Sorry. Now check on talk demo. हाँ, इसको refresh करो. Refresh it and see. So just you can see that the commit message has also been seen. We can see three major information about the file name, its extension, the commit message, and how many minutes ago it was committed. And that is how you made your first contribution ever to GitHub, Vanshika. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the demo.
You're welcome.
Yes, you can stop sharing your screen. Did you guys understand it? And did you guys I don't know, were any one of you doing it long? Or do you have any questions? Or have you guys tried before and you were like, oh my God, I'm not able to do this. How is she able to do it? So what are the things that you get atrophied in, I would say? Stuck in, I mean. We're almost at the end of it. You guys can let me know your doubts. And all I want to say right now is that even for contributing or even for setting up your repositories, there are several ways. I'll just tell you a new way. This is demo, and I'm going to make it a private repository. I'm going to add my README. I'm going to create my repository. Is my screen visible? I am so sorry, I did not ask.
Yes, it is visible.
So basically, I just made a normal, a private repository on my account. Now here, what you can do is you can also add files simply here. And you can drag them or you can choose your files. So I will add, where is it? Okay, I will add my practicals. And when you're adding this way, then because you're adding this way, and every change that you're doing needs to be committed, or GitHub needs to track it. So it tracks in form of this. You need to make a pull request, I would say. So here, like there, we were committing a message through -m. Here we just say my first commit. Now this is basically for telling the telling the developers some extra information about the commit being made. Um, then you use commit changes directly. Branches we are not going to cover in this beginner session. What are branches, but we can definitely cover it elsewhere. And as you can see that uh, track one middle number.pdf has been added in my demo repository. So obviously this is the easiest way, I would say. But as developers and as programmers, you will not always have the easy way out, and so you should know the basics, and you should know the concepts of Git and GitHub. You should know what are staging, modification, committing stages, how are they different to each other, what happens in each of them. And yes, for most of the companies right now, they're literally their whole coding base is on GitHub. And why is that? That is because the collaboration has become so much easier with the GitHub, with the branches, and yes. Um, with that, we come back to our presentation. We are almost at the end of it. We have this one command part 3, which is contributing to projects, but I do not want to cover it here. And the reason for it is that right now, as beginners, it can be intimidating to get so much knowledge together. So once you're clear with the basics of setting up your repository and connecting your GitHub to Git, you guys can go through this article or this TensorFlow contribution video. I will show this in 18 minutes. You get to know how you can contribute something as famous or as big as TensorFlow. As we know, she will be letting you know about how to contribute in a documentation. But these are really beginner friendly videos, and these can help you a lot and encourage you in the starting. And I would say that all of these comments. Make sure sometimes you can also read and go through comments where they're giving tips for newbies, and they're just fun and interactive and full of knowledge comments, I would say. So that's there. Some people like articles that have doing that, and some people like videos that are doing that. Both are to go with. Now that we know, we get to know that, oh my god, there's so many things that are happening, right? We also need some basic content. So there are some famous events which happen year, all year long, and those events I'll list them for you. So what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna make a repository by the names of talks, and I'm going to share my PPT here or there itself, right? And you guys can go through those go through the links shared in this PPT. All are linked here. Even all of this has some links to it. So you just need to click on it and it works like a PDF link works. And you can go and see the famous events, but famous events mostly because they're held at large scales, so they can be a bit intimidating and a bit scary for again beginners. So we have something called Openforce 2022. So I would like to invite Diksha on the stage and take over from here.
First of all, thank you so much, Steve, for explaining this well, and I hope it is clear to you all what open source is or what GitHub is. So there's this event called Openforce. Kamshir, can you share the screen? So first of all, I would like to ask you all, have you all registered for it? You can write it down in the comment section below. Yes, Sarah is saying yes. Okay, that's good to know. So there's an event called Openforce, which is organized by Code Law, and a lot of you had confusion between open force and open source. So let me tell you, two are totally different things. Okay, open force is the name of the event, while open source is what that event consists. Okay, so Code Law is organizes this event in which entities will contribute to projects under guidance of developers of concern open source organizations, and there are like many sponsors for this event, like GitHub itself, Apache, Web Coding, Adobe, Microsoft Student Learning Ambassador, and many more. Are you guys interested in participating in this event? Are you all excited for this? Can you change the slide, please? Next one. So, what if I tell you that GitHub is organizing this event, and not only that, you will get cash prizes and goodies too. There will be like goodies with from Spotify itself, and like t-shirts, bags, water sippers, and many more goodies. And not just goodies, but Pep Coding will be providing you free premium courses. And if you guys don't know about Pep Coding, then let me tell you what is it. It is an institution based in Noida, and they are literally famous for their education courses. And this event will start from 3rd March. Can you please change the slide? Next one. Okay, so you can register for till 28th Feb. I have just given you the link to register. You all can register in it using this link, and there are no prerequisites for it except for having a GitHub account or a LinkedIn account. Even if you have just basic knowledge of some languages or database, you can still contribute to it. This event will start from 3rd of March and it will end on 28th March. So I hope you all will participate in it. And if you have any queries, you can ask me in the chat section. Already done. That's good to know. Is there anyone who has a question regarding this event or wants to know about something or wants to know something about this event? All clear. Okay, so if none of you has any questions or queries, then I hope we can wrap up this event now.
Yes, I think nothing from my side to be done right now.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, then I think we can wrap up this event.
Lovely. Thank you all for joining the event, and thank you to Disha and Siddhi for all the information. For any other, to keep up with any of our events, just join our dev page You'll find all our events there, and also follow us on all our social medias. And thank you again for joining. Also, this last thing, this event will be available on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe there.